Columbus Crew fans have some renewed hope about keeping the team here. Ohio Attorney General Mike DeWine and the city of Columbus filed a lawsuit today against Precourt Sports Ventures, which owns the Crew. Anthony Precourt has repeatedly said he wants to move the team to Austin, Texas after this season. The lawsuit is filed under a law passed back in 1996 after the Cleveland Browns moved to Baltimore. It keeps a team owner from moving a team that uses tax-supported facilities without giving a local entity a chance to buy the team. And now the question is, does this lawsuit stand a chance at keeping the Crew here? NBC4's Rob Sneed spoke with a local attorney tonight to find out if this suit could save the team, and he's live now outside the stadium.
Yeah, the lawyer I spoke with tonight told me he believes the statute is vague and he believes the Crew has a good chance of winning this lawsuit. Fans still packed the stadium despite the legal tug of war to keep the Crew here. Ohio Attorney General Mike DeWine announced he's suing the Crew's owner.
I thought this is a very unusual lawsuit. They'll have to abide by probably all of the terms of the statute in a very particular way. They'll have the burden of proving that they've met those terms.
Business lawyer Bob B. Hall sat down with NBC4 to discuss the suit. There's a section of the Ohio Revised Code that states in part, potential local buyers must have the opportunity to purchase the team. But that left many wondering who sets the price.
So what is a commercially reasonable opportunity? Well, they would go to experts who would know what franchises go for in the various sports leagues around the country, and they would come up with some valuation.
Behal says the court would then decide whether the negotiation between the owner of the team and anyone interested in buying would be a good deal for both parties.
They couldn't ask for $1 billion for the team because $1 billion is not commercially reasonable.
Behal says he doesn't want to see the Crew leave, but he says he thinks the owner has a good chance of doing what he wants to do, which is move the team out of Columbus.
If it wants to move, I think the team will move. Probably the Crew could find ways around the statute to comply with the statute, in other words, in such a way that they still can move. That would be my guess.
And Behal tells me he will be watching this case closely. Local for you in Columbus, Rob Sneed, NBC4.
Thank you, Rob. And just moments ago, Major League Soccer and Precourt Sports Ventures sent us this statement saying they are, quote, aware of and are reviewing the litigation filed by the Ohio Attorney General. MLS and PSV will make an additional statement tomorrow following a review of the complaint.